Are you good at working off the cuff? Things go disastrously wrong in a live situation. Can you rescue it? I think like hours and hours of live television, it brings me back to my Ireland AM days when you're like, okay, everything's broken, bust, ad lib, and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to talk about now?
You have to just kind of waffle.
Yeah.
You become a good waffler, don't you?
It's surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, you do. You just sort of waffle your way through situations sometimes. But I'm kind of a nerd. I like to research a lot. Before I interview anyone or anything like that, I will literally know everything about them. So in case something like that happens, I have tons of questions kind of that I can ask away.
Just throw around the place. Yeah. And you mentioned that your first big break in TV presenting was through Irish and TG Carr. Is Irish, do you feel particularly passionate about the language?
So I went to Irish schools, and again, it was just something that I was brought up with, and I love it. I am passionate about it. I'm not going to say, I've got the best Irish in the world. I don't. I went to Irish schools, but English is my first language, but I try my best with the language. I love it. I think it's kind of important for Irish people to have that part of it. It's part of our identity, and also, even place names, like Irish place names, they have such a meaning attached to them. Like a place called, like Tubber, Tashcon, like Wishing Well, but in English it's translated as Tubber or something, and it's like, that doesn't make any sense. That's like a plastic box, So it's important to kind of have that kind of connection, I think, with the language, and I love that. And I hate when people feel sort of anxious when if they're put in a position where they have to speak a few words, because you're mind of school and
Irish oral, oh my God,
exactly. And that's not what the language should be. It shouldn't be like, I'm going to get that wrong. People should be encouraged to speak it, even if you are going to say something wrong. Who cares?
If you can master Irish, you can master any language under the sun. My dad always said
really, because I can't speak any other languages.
but it's so complicated to get and grasp, and the muckanillock and all the the tenses, a million different tenses. Once you can get that, you can pretty much do anything, because it is a typical language if you're writing it down, but to speak it is beautifully lyrical, I think.
Yeah, no, it is, and there's such a beautiful turn of phrase, and it's all kind of metaphors, and there's some things